from SoFi Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On first down, it's Stafford. And right away, he lost the football. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's right, baby. It's
touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 72 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run with Michel. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Michel. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Michel. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. On the ground, Michel. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll run on first down. Michel, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give. This is Michel. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. After one, it's 9-0. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Henderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off at the 16. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Bobby Brown, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's at the 40. The 20,
oh, boy, you ain't got
10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it third down and 10.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete there to Beckham.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On first down, Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 44 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a first down throw, Stafford. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On fourth down, Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He finds his target, Beckham. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Throwing again is Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Back to throw. Stafford. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Stafford now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stafford on 1st down.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
On 2nd and 10. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Rashawn Gary able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Stafford here.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's Stafford. Caught left side. It's Beckham. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And it's complete to Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers throwing here. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just... Now the ball comes loose. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Running right, Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they